full young, and the restless spoilers. Welcome back to the channel, besties. Today is an absolutely beautiful yet completely chaotic day, and we have so much to unpack. Grab your iced coffees and get comfortable, because the tea we are serving today is piping hot and ready to burn. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now. I am literally filming this while I'm running errands because I just had to jump on here and vent. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of what just happened in that courtroom. Send help. My soul has actually left my body. I was mid-skincare when this scene dropped, and I straight up smeared charcoal mask all over my expensive living room rug because I literally had to yeet my phone across the room. I cannot even process the level of cinematic mayhem we just witnessed. Besties, be for real right now, because the stakes are astronomical, and I am genuinely spiraling over these choices. The absolute unhinged chaos that just went down in Genoa City has fundamentally altered my brain chemistry, and we are dissecting every single microsecond of it right now. Let's set the scene, okay? We are in the Genoa City courthouse, and the vibes are already incredibly tense, like cut with a knife tense. Christine Blair, our newly minted district attorney, who honestly is officially on my do not perceive list after this, is standing there looking so smug. She is literally about to drop the final crushing hammer on Phyllis Summers. Genuinely, Christine thought she had the ultimate checkmate. She's pacing around the courtroom, giving this entire self-righteous, high and mighty monologue about justice and corporate fraud, basically ready to bury Phyllis under the prison. And honestly, for a second, I was hyperventilating. I thought, is this it? Is Phyllis actually going down? Because the evidence looks so incredibly bad. We all know Victor and Victoria ambushed Phyllis with those fake AI-generated emails earlier, threatening to send them to Christine. But wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but did you guys notice the lighting in that courtroom? It was giving weirdly fluorescent, sterile hospital vibes, and there was this random squeaking noise every time the judge shifted in his giant leather chair that was genuinely driving me insane, like straight up distracting me from the world-ending tea. I was staring at the judge's chair like, can we get some WD 40 inches, this establishment? Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. So Victor had handed over these emails, and Christine was eating them up because, let's be honest, Christine has hated Phyllis since the literal dawn of time. Decades of bad blood, the whole Danny Romolani love triangle, the infamous hit and run. Don't even get me started on the vibes between these two women. It is a blood feud of epic proportions. So Christine is standing there, practically vibrating with joy, that she gets to be the one to lock the bug's worst enemy up. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, Christine is ready to end Phyllis's entire career and take away Summers Corp. Just as Christine is about to make her final fatal accusation and demand the judge throw the heavy book at our chaotic redhead, the heavy wooden doors of the courtroom burst open. Besties, I screamed. Literally screamed into my pillow. It was Michael Baldwin. Michael freaking Baldwin, storming in like an absolute legal superhero, completely out of breath, but looking like he holds the secrets of the universe. He is clutching this massive top secret folder, and the energy he brought into that room was straight up high octane psychological masterpiece level. He literally interrupts the district attorney in open court, which is honestly so unhinged and iconic, and marches right up to the judge's bench. Michael slams the folder down, and I am leaning so close to my screen that my nose is touching the glass. He announces that he has irrefutable, undeniable proof that the so-called evidence against Phyllis Summers is a complete and total fabrication. But he doesn't just say it's fake. Oh no. He brings out the receipts. Michael reveals that every single email, every single digital footprint that Christine was using to build her airtight case was entirely generated by artificial intelligence, and not just any AI besties. The source code traced directly back to Newman Enterprises. I am legit gasping for air. The absolute cinematic drama of Michael pulling out IP addresses, server logs, and digital watermarks that prove the whole thing was a high-tech setup is giving me life. He is dissecting her case piece by piece, and Christine's smug little smile is slowly melting off her face. But wait, because this is where my grip on reality completely slips. You'd think this means Victor's going to get busted, right? You'd think the Newman patriarch is finally going to face the music for framing someone. Nope. Bestie, be for real right now. Victor Newman does not get caught. Michael continues his presentation, and the technical traces don't point to Victor. They point directly to Christine Blair. I am not okay. I am literally unwell. The code, the login credentials, the digital breadcrumbs, they were all meticulously planted to make it look like Christine herself abused her power as the new DA to forge judicial records and frame Phyllis. Victor didn't just use the AI to blackmail Phyllis. He built a failsafe that turned Christine into the ultimate sacrificial lamb. He set her up to take the fall for his own cyber crimes. The entire courtroom erupts into chaos. The judge is slamming that squeaky gavel. People are gasping. Reporters are whispering. And the police, who were literally there to arrest Phyllis, turn right around. They march straight over to Christine. I am physically vibrating, you guys. The cops grab Christine Blair, the district attorney of Genoa City, and slap handcuffs on her right there in the middle of the courtroom. Send help. The metallic click of those cuffs echoed in my soul. Christine is screaming, completely losing her mind, thrashing around and yelling that she was framed, that it's a setup, that she would never do this. But the evidence is flawlessly faked. It's a closed loop of digital framing, and she is caught right in the middle of it. She is crying, her hair is getting messed up, and her entire professional life is disintegrating in real time. And we have to talk about Danny Romalotti. Poor, clueless Danny is sitting in the gallery, and he looks like his entire world has just spontaneously combusted. He is completely blindsided. Just a few days ago, Christine was teasing him with a huge surprise at the GCAC, and now he is watching his newlywed wife get dragged away in silver bracelets. The look of sheer horror, confusion, and betrayal on his face, I genuinely felt a tiny pang of pity before I went right back to screaming at my screen. He's just standing there, mouth open, watching the love of his life get hauled off to face serious prison time for forging evidence. He tries to reach out, but the bailiffs are holding him back, and it is just pure, unadulterated soap opera perfection. His rock star world is crumbling, and he has absolutely no idea how to stop it. Now, let's pivot to the absolute queen of surviving the apocalypse, Phyllis Summers. Besties, the smirk. The smirk. I need that smirk framed and hung in the Louvre immediately. Phyllis didn't say a word. She didn't have to. She just sat there at the defense table, tilted her head, and gave Christine the most devastating, victorious, soul-crushing smile I have ever seen on television. It was giving major I told you so energy. After everything Victor put her through, after the threats to take over Summers Corp, Phyllis gets to walk away clean, while her oldest, most bitter rival goes down in flames. She is totally living for what just happened, and honestly, so am I. She crossed her arms, leaned back in her chair, and just soaked in the glorious symphony of Christine's desperate screams. It was petty, it was ruthless, and it was everything I ever wanted. But the absolute most chilling part of this entire sequence, the camera slowly pans up to the gallery, past the screaming Christine, past the horrified Danny, past the smirking Phyllis, and there he is, Victor Newman, sitting in the back row, shrouded in shadows like a literal mafia don. His face is completely emotionless. Not a twitch, not a smile, nothing. He is silently watching Christine, his pawn, get completely destroyed and removed from the board just to protect his own empire. He sacrificed the DA without a second thought to keep his hands clean and his AI project safe. He is officially the most terrifying man on television. The way he just sat there exuding this dark, untouchable God complex genuinely sent shivers down my spine. He didn't even blink as Christine was dragged past him. I'm calling it right now. The villain arc is about to go nuclear, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, because there's no way Danny takes this lying down, and there's no way Phyllis doesn't use this to become completely untouchable in Genoa City. I am so deep in the lore that my entire personality is just this courtroom scene now. I need to go lie down on the floor and stare at the ceiling for 3 business days. Genuinely, I am too unwell to handle the gravity of these events. My group chat is already in shambles, and I am sending voice notes at 4 a.m. because I cannot sleep until I know what happens next. I love you, besties. Stay chaotic. Keep your eyes open for AI setups, and I will see you in the next update.